How we doing, folks? Interface here, and we are back this week in iRacing for another track guide in the Super Formula Light, and this week we are at Misano on the Grand Prix layout. It's a great little circuit where we should get plenty of overtaking chances thanks mainly to the long straights here. So the toe is going to be a powerful factor this week, and also turns 12, 13 and 14 will be fantastic if you are racing with someone. I will say though, turn 2 can be really tricky as the fixed setup is a little rear limited there, and a few times the rear did decide it wanted to come say hello to the front. As always, I will leave the lap ID in the description below so you can see my telemetry. This is for the Garage 61 service, who I am not affiliated with, but they are a great service and really useful to find them last few little tenths. So if you take a look to the right, you will see my session settings I used for the lap. So if you want to pause the video, it'll be about the right time now, so you'll be able to see them. So now to the fast lap, and it was a 1 minute 28.005, and I did on the 10th lap of my run. So without further ado, let's get on with it and show you that. So that's the fast lap, and now I'm going to hand you over to Editor Ian, who's going to take you through this week's track guide. So as we are coming through the final corner, we will be using all the exit to get a good run off the final corner, so we set ourselves up with the best possible launch onto the start-finish straight. So as we are approaching the bridge, we will be starting to look out for the marker boards on the left. At this white line, we are going to drop it down into 5th gear with a little bit of braking, rotate the car, use the inside curb. At the end of the curb, we are going to drop it into 4th, down into 3rd, and we are going to just gently get through the corner as the rear is very limited there and has been causing me to rotate the car. Corner 3 is not a corner as it is nice and flat, and corner 4 we will be hard on the brakes at the white line down into 2nd gear. Use the inside, and as the car drifts out to the outside, we'll try not to use too much of it to avoid the 1X. We'll straighten the car up and use all the inside curb, try to keep it nice and flat, try not to run over the dark section of drainage as that will give you a 1X. And as we come up towards turn 8, we will be braking just before this white line and using the 50-meter board. We'll turn it in and we'll use the camber on the inside to help us carry a little bit more speed through turn 8, and we'll then start coming back over to the left to set ourselves up for turns 9 and 10. So as we approach the white line here, we will start turning in. We'll also have a 1 count and use the end of this curb as our braking point. We'll then rotate the car, turn it in down into 2nd gear, use the inside curb and do our best to get onto the throttle as smoothly as we can, so we can carry the speed all the way out of 10, all the way down into turns 11 and 12. For turn 11, it's going to be full throttle. You just want to limit the amount that you are rotating the car so you don't bleed off any additional speed. Same for turn 12, don't worry too much about the apexes. And then at this green bit of curbing, we're going to turn it in, down into 5th gear. We're then going to use the white line here, hard onto the brakes, drop it down all the way into 2nd gear, use the inside curb, and then hard on the throttle, use the power of the car to rotate it, and then we're going to come back over to the right. We're going to use this green marker, turn the car in there, and we're not going to brake, we're just going to go full throttle through the corner using the inside curb to help us rotate. And then at this white line, we're going to turn the car in, little tap of the brakes, drop it into 4th, use all the inside, hard onto the throttle, use the outside curb to help us through it, and then we just have the run to the start finish line, and that is our lap. That is a 1:28.005. So there we have it, folks. That will be this week's track guide for you, and that is Misano. I really hope that this will help you out this week, and if it does, please don't forget to drop a cheeky little like, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help us small creators, and as always, I'm always really thankful for your support. So until next week, folks, thank you for watching, and always, take it nice and easy, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, goodbye.